Always when you come somewhere strange, you've got to remember where you put the car. Anyway, we've put it in the car park behind the museum, so apparently we've got to go up here, left, and left again, and basically this is the back of the museum, so let's go take a walkies. At Coventry Transport Museum. It's been quite a while since I've been here. Yeah, so there's a funny sort of walkway there, look, and there's this big art piece that stretches from over there to over here to over here. I've got a sneaky feeling this is some sort of water thing. Don't know what it is, but there's names on it. Obviously it means something somewhere, but anyway, meanwhile it's not quite 10 o'clock, it's about 10 minutes to go. Let's go and see who's this gentleman here. But yeah, we're waiting to go in. I reckon it will be open any time soon. So this is Sir Frank Whittle, and Frank Whittle, isn't he an engine maker? Oh, born in Coventry. Test flights, the jet-propelled Gloucester Whittle engine. Wow, 1941. Blimey. Yeah, and here he is, look. Let's go in. Lots of history in Coventry. Lots and lots of history in Coventry. Not that I'm a history buff. I'm more of a petrol head. So let's go to the museum. Engineer's concession is £12.50 and it lasts the whole year. Hang on to your ticket, he puts your name on it. Hang on to your ticket and you can come in all year. It's like a year's worth of ticket, £12.50. That's fantastic, isn't it? So if you come back with friends or you come back with the missus, then yeah, you bought your ticket, £12.50 for a year. That's really good. I bet you're really going to go mad looking at these bikes now, really. There was quite a few bicycles made in Coventry, wasn't there? Yeah. Wow. Now somebody said I span too quickly on one of my films. I am an amateur, I am using the phone, I'm just a public visitor, so I haven't got all day to run these films, so unfortunately it is what it is, with an old bloke on a phone. Yeah. Wow, look at this. I wonder, are we going to find a Triumph car? Do you remember I reckon that era of that spanner was about this, wasn't it? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I wonder if I'll find a spanner here. Anyway, I'll have a look, I'll have a good look around. I'll try and keep the film as short as I can, sort of thing, because there's quite a lot here, isn't there? Absolutely brilliant thing there. Yeah. We must go to the motorcycle museum as well. That's here it's in Birmingham, just the outskirts. Oh look. Wow. So much to see. Right, I'm going to try and hold my film a bit.
By 1913, Coventry was home to about 20 car builders. Daimler, Humber, Rover, Swift, Singer and Standard between them made over a quarter of Britain's cars. Actually, quite a lot of them started out making bikes. Rover's first car was built in their cycle factory canteen. Workers used old skills on new products. But there weren't nearly enough of them. The motor industry employed half the male population of Coventry. Car engineers were highly skilled and paid pretty well by the standards of the time. But when decisions needed making, it was the bosses who got their way.
We're still in. Bicycles and the beginning of motorcycles. Motor bicycles, yeah. Wow. Look at these. Little petrol cans at the top, how many there were. Yeah, they're embossed in, you know, they're not like a label, they're actually made in the shape of the tin. And of course, wooden bodied cars. Got a few tools in there, look. Toolbox.
Enduring and satisfying wonder of his age. Everyone else said they were just plain gorgeous. The future of car building in Brooke and in Coventry looked bright. Except this was 1939, and trouble is on its way.
It starts you off from the beginning, and I think it just takes you through the years as you walk, you're guided through. It's really well set out.
With World War I over, Coventry could get back to car building. Problem was, while Coventry was looking the other way, car building had changed. Henry Ford's mass production lines saw to that. The middle class wanted more and more cars, but they didn't want to pay the prices for them.
Singer, look.
So in the 1920s,
Wow.
Coventry companies like Humber, Hillman, Standard and Singer built their own production lines for all metal cars. Smaller companies couldn't produce on price. They either got bought up or just went bust.
Riley Kestrel. They knew how to name their cars in them days, didn't they? Yeah. Look at this one. Look at that for a monster of an engine.
In 1931, there were about 1 million private cars on Coventry streets. By the end of the decade,
Look at this one. Oh, look at the length of this thing. Wow. See what it is? The Queen Mary's Daimler. Ah, yeah, look. Queen Mary's Daimler is here. Wow. It's a beauty, isn't it? That looks another long one over there. Is that another royal car? A Daimler, look. Wow. Here we are. We're at Triumph. What a feast for the eyes. Fantastic. Humber Super Snipe. Oh, I wonder if there's a... There's jacks, there's tools. There's jacks, very much. Bottle jacks, look. There's jacks down there. I know Scout Crofter likes doing the jacks and grease pumps. And we're in the workshop there. Let's look through the window. The thing is, I'm here first thing. So, there's not many people around. It's fantastic coming in nice and early. I see the workbench. Yeah. What a hand drill. Yeah. Spring compressor. Wow. More oil cans. What a lovely thing. Let's go and see a few. The Blitz experience. Look, Cavalier. There was a Vauxhall Cavalier, but this seems to be an armoured A big gun on it. A Cavalier. Let's go and experience the Blitz, shall we? Oh, step. Watch where you're walking. Reggie, you idiot. Too dark in here for the phone. Yeah, people were encouraged to get the tin sheets and make one in the garden, weren't they? All the time. Yeah. I don't know if there's... I guess there's some existing somewhere still. Some lovely headlamps. Wow. We're at 1948. Standard Vanguard. Wasn't even born then. I just about remember these running around.
Still, the British car industry was thriving. Between 1962 and 1964, it built more than 1.8 million cars. Over 370,000 of them in Coventry.
Oh, here we are. We've got a cutaway car here. We know who likes cutaway things, don't we? Brilliant. Triumph Herald. My mate Riz was my best man. We used to not. He had a Triumph, but his first car. You know, as a kid, you mix with people that have got a car. Your mates have got a car first, haven't they? And we used to bomb around in his Triumph Herald. Used to go everywhere with it. And look at that. That's 2 litre estate. That's the first car I ever made a journey in. It was totally illegal, didn't have a license, didn't have no insurance, nothing. I swapped my bike for it. Me and him, we went to Tracy was living in, or came from Birmingham, and we visited Birmingham. Completely sort of unaware and uncaring of what we were doing, I suppose, young and mad. Looking back, you know. Oh yeah, and the Dolly, and the Dolomite. Look at this one, Dolomite Sprint. And I think this is the 1500. I think this is the one where the ring gear, it starts in the front of the engine. I think there's something odd about the engine on this one. I think the ring gear, the starter is on the outside or something, if I remember correctly. And yeah, talking about twin cams now, yeah, starting to do the engines up. And the old Rovers, yeah. What a fantastic place. Poor Bonnie, Clive Bonneville. Look at this, an Avenger. Twin headlamps, they used to have square ones. Let's see if this is the older or the younger. Let's look at the back. That's, yeah, the older, the L-shaped backlights. They changed the lights on it. It's the same. The dash has changed, yeah. I'm an Avenger. Lots of fond memories of Hilda and Avengers, yeah. Lots of films. Oh, here we are, look. Peugeots, you don't see them, dear. Whatever happened to the older, you know, the big older Peugeots? Still going strong. My helmet minks. Oh, and an imp, rear engined. got a picture of that in one of our weddings. Em's dad's car, I think. Something like that. One Jags. Another cutaway here.
Frankly, I would say that the city has made things extremely hard. I think you'll probably know that the unemployment trends in the last 3 to 6 months have been improving.
Oh, my shadow's in the way.
One massive redundancy is going to push us right back.
Twin cam. Twink. Twink. Twin overhead cam. It was a massive car making metro. Yeah. I was in the Isle of Man when they released the mini metro. The same year Charlie and Diana got married. I remember that. We'll see a much better version of that around the corner, I think. Comma van. Wow. What a fantastic place we're at. More cans up at the top there, look. The old Moggy 1000 van, Royal Mail. Wow. That's away the wing. Yeah, tanks are in the back, look. Twin tanks. Remember the AA and the RAC boxes? Wow. Yeah. See a few of these still existing on the old YouTube and roundabouts, don't you? We saw one of them by the scrapyard, didn't we? That was one of those. A Humber pig, yeah. They were in Northern Ireland, weren't they? The Ferret Scout car. Wow. A few bus people and a few buses here. Somebody picked up the old ticket machine, look. The old bus ticket machine. And the tickets. I think I've got some tickets somewhere. Yeah, the old bus ticket machine. Wow. And there's a Fergie on the back of that one. That one's a diesel Fergie, that one. Used to, first thing I ever driven was the Fergie. Start it on the gear lever. Yeah. Transport box. Used to take the milk the cows, take the milk to the stream, and then take this milk from the stream to the road in a transport box. Yeah. I don't know how old I would have been. I don't know, 12, 13 maybe, something like that. When did the churns, oh, Broad Arrow there, look. When did the milk churns end at the side of the road? Chain, is that chain drive? Oh. Massey factory was here, look. Oh, that's a nice one. Yellow one. And if that's TVO, tractor vaporizing oil, paraffin really. Start it on petrol and then turn the tap, run it on TVO. Yeah, lots of displays here. I'm going to try and hold back my filming, but we're in a room here full of model cars of the time. $1910. Wow. Some engines cut through engines. Trumpets. Coventry Climax, very, very famous engine. Wow. What was that body? It's a Jag, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Jag body. Same as what's on the wall in the factory in West Brom. So much to see. So much to look at. Sinclair C5. I know there's a few of them in a few garages. Mini Estate, they did a woody version, didn't they, as well? Yeah, they did a wood version of the Mini. Ooh. Tiger. Yeah, Range Rover Sports. Aluminium shell. So if you have a Range Rover Sports and you want to know how the body, what the body looks like, the body shell and the chassis, this is the place to be. Wow. Yeah. Pop welded and riveted together. Spot welded, I should say, and riveted together, look. Jags. Coming into the sports cars now. Wow. To the Formula Ones. This is what I like. Sunbeam Talbot. Whose is it? Toivenens, I don't know. Let's have a look. You think? Henry Toivenens, yeah. Sunbeam. An Avenger in disguise. Same running gear as an Avenger. Different body. Used to run these. Go around the corner, open the door, smash the back window. Yeah, wow. Lovely. Oh yeah, Coventry's very for its motorcycle racing. Oh, there's a few fire extinguishers in there. That'll get to your fire quickly, won't it? The Land Speed Expedition. Oh, fantastic. Wow, look at this. Thrust 1 is here. Yeah, no, Thrust 2. This Thrust 1 or Thrust 2? They're both. The two Thrust cars are here. It's a sight for sore eyes, isn't it? Wow. Absolutely brilliant. Oh. Fantastic. Look at the size of them. Fancy that coming down towards you. Driver sits in the middle there, look. Hello. Look, huge. Look at that. Oh, look at that. The wheels, look. Oh, a bloodhound competition. Bloodhound. And speed record car is here. Wow. Parachute. Oh, this one's here. They're here because weren't they practicing with the rear steer? The rear steer cars, vehicles, aren't they? I don't know if this one's a rear steer. They were trying with different ways, weren't they? Unbelievable. So Bloodhound and the two thrust cars are here. Amazing. Isn't it a treat seeing the thrust cars in the same place?
Miles in and 500 miles an hour. My bell car helmet starts to slip over my eyes. I'm holding full power, entering the measured mile at over 640 and still accelerating. Out at 650 miles an hour. Count 1, 2, 3, and then deploy the parachute. That's the perfect run.
Wow, and those cars are here. We've seen Babas for Pendine Sands. We've seen Bluebird up in the Lake District. Wow, I think we've seen pretty much a lot of the speed cars. Yeah.
It takes a very special kind of person to pursue the life of speed. Sacrifices are immense. Money, relationships, careers.
We've seen trolley jacks and we've seen big trolley jacks, but talk about, that's the thing. That's a beefed up trolley jack, isn't it? Wow. Might give you an idea though. If you want to move something around, if you've got a trolley jack, but you want to move it around, stick it in a frame. Wow. That's a thought. You scale that down if you're doing something. It's pinching other people's ideas, isn't it? It's a clever idea. Beef up your trolley jack. You can't see much. It's a tiny little cockpit in there. Look. Wow. Just SSC. Went through the sound barrier. Mark 1. Mark 1. You know? The land speed record. +2. Go into the simulator. We're waiting. We're going to go into the 4D simulator. I'll try and get the camera going.
And it really seemed like their moment had arrived. On the 4th of October 1983, there was excitement in the air as Richard Noble prepared for his 2 record-breaking runs.
£3 went in the simulator. Wow, how informative it is. Hey, really good. Aluminium wheels. Fires the bolt. Fires the bolt that lets go the parachute. Right, I'm getting out of the way. didn't know there was a skateboard-ish museum, look. Skateboard, remember those wheels? I'll tell you the story of the wheels. But yeah, skateboards have quite a history. I think we'll... So as you come in, you're greeted by this wall. Look. Singer. Coventry Eagle. Rover. Swift motorcycles. Triumph cycles, look. Sparkles. Francis Barnett Hillman. Wow. Alvis. Human Minx, look. Rudge. Sunbeam Talbot. Coventry was a huge vehicle. The London taxis were made here as well, weren't they? Or yeah, I don't know if the original London taxis or the modern London taxi. I think the London taxi firm was here as well. Yeah, I seem to remember delivering to them some time ago, a long time ago. I've delivered to Jag, of course, over the years. Wow. As we leave Trident, let's see, who remembers? You had to tickle them, didn't you? Before you kicked it over, you had to tickle the carbs. The little button you pressed. Tickle the carbs first, and then you'd kick it. Yeah. Kickstart, no electric start. No. Yeah, kickstart. Right then, that's us done. What a fantastic. The simulator was £3 extra. Wow, it was well worth the £3 extra. It's so much information. You put your 3D glasses on, the chairs move. They wouldn't, you know, they're not. They weren't. It wasn't a fair grind round, but the seats moving added to the experience. They sort of lifted you up and shook you a little bit, and when you were going flat out. But it's the only one in the world of that simulator. So it was well worth the £3 to pay for the simulator. And then of course you came out and you know what he was talking about. I had to sort of escape because there was a whole bus full of kids arrived. But anyway, yeah, what a fantastic destination to come and visit. I need to tell you, before I found the car park I found, I came in that way. This is like a bus only area. I'm not sure. I came there and turned around and thought, oh, this isn't going to work. So the sat-nav brought me down that road and wanted to take me up here. Where that bus is now, I span around because I could see no way, no buses there. So it's one of these places where there's no markings on the floor. So I might have had, like Wolverhampton, I might have had a ticket for being where I shouldn't have been. I'm not sure. But just be careful of that. The sat-nav brought me down that road. Anyway, let's go and find the car. It was really nice coming in really early. It was nice to see the school kids were having a trip out to there. We found this car park, which is basically the back end of the museum. So that was good. Really, okay, I'm a bit Johnny No Mates walking around on my own, a bit saddo with the phone, but what a fantastic experience we've just had. Out here, not a weekend, a week, it's Tuesday actually. Yeah, and it's nice and quiet. Get in there early. I virtually had the place all to myself. Yeah, for the first couple hours. And we're back to the car. Wow.